There's 10 countries in this world that have over 1 million Chinese, and we're number 3 in the United States with 5.4 million in 2019. But I wonder, are you making any headway, the NFSC, are you making any headway in Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, who all have huge, over 1 million people populations of Chinese?
All these countries, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, they have still been influenced by the Chinese Communist Party in a very important way, and the CCP still have its hands and fingers into these countries' politics. So even we saw a huge population of these Chinese immigrants in all these countries, that does not mean that they were all safe. In the other way, that when we look at this, most Chinese people, they chose to immigrate to another country and not to live in Shanghai or Beijing or the top cities in mainland, because they want freedom. They want a structure that they can control their own lives, and they do not want to listen to the Chinese Communist Party or have their children to be bared into this authoritarian regime. Again, if you ask of the top officials' families, if you see where their kids go to receive educations, you will never find that they send their own kids to the top schools in China. They always bought house for their children overseas, in the States, in New Jersey or in Manhattan. And probably the top luxury mansions were also bought by the Chinese Communist parties for their families. Chinese people are using their own hands and feet to choose where they want to live because of the Chinese Communist Party. But most people want to return back to the homeland because this is where they were raised. And the only reason they leave China was to get themselves out of the suffering from the Chinese Communist Party.